It happened when a widow was gathering wood in the forest to cook food. She picked up a dry piece of wood, inside which a baby snake was hiding. Unaware of this, the woman took the snake home along with the wood. As soon as she placed the wood on the ground, the snake came out. The woman also had a pet monkey, which started playing with it. The woman saw the snake but did not kill it because she had no children. Her husband died a few days after their marriage, and she somehow managed to survive in this small hut. Then she decided to raise the snake. She loved it like her own child and fed it cow's milk whenever it felt hungry. A few years passed and the snake grew up. Then one day the snake took the form of a boy. Seeing this, the woman realized that he was no ordinary snake, but a wish-fulfilling serpent. Then one day the snake said to the woman, "Please take my marriage proposal to the king." Hearing this, the woman said, "Son, that's impossible. The king won't listen to me at all." The snake replied, "Mother, what's the harm in asking once? I want to know whether the king will marry his daughter to me." The woman said, "Okay, son, I'll go tomorrow." The next day she set out for the palace. After a short walk, the woman reached the palace. As she tried to enter, the gatekeeper stopped her and said, "You're not allowed inside. No one can enter the palace unless the king orders." The woman said, "Son, I have a very important matter to discuss with the king. Please let me in." After her repeated requests, the gatekeepers allowed her inside. The woman went to the king and said, "I have come to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage for my son, and I will confirm in advance that my son is a snake, your majesty." Hearing this, the king became enraged. The soldiers dragged the woman out of the palace. She cried out in pain, her arm broken. She somehow managed to return home and told her son, the snake, about what had happened in the palace. He said, "Mother, don't worry about your arm." Then the snake revealed the gem and said, "May my mother's arm heal immediately." With that, the woman's broken arm was restored to its original state. The snake sent the woman to the palace the next day. This time, the king's soldiers threw her out. She returned home, humiliated and with injuries to her body. This time too, the snake's son cured her and once again asked the woman to go to the palace and talk to the king about marriage. She panicked and said, "Son, I can't go there again and again to be humiliated, and I'll also get beaten, so mother, this is the last time you should go. After this, I won't say anything about leaving." The woman once again told the king, "Your Majesty, I am forced to come here. This is the last time I am asking you. Will you marry the princess to my snake son?" The king thought for a while and smilingly said, "If you want to take the princess, then tell your son that exactly 2 days from today, in place of your hut, there should be a huge palace clearly visible from our palace. In front of that palace, 1,000 elephants and 400 horses should stand in front to welcome us." She was astonished to hear the king's words. This time the soldiers let her go with respect. The woman's happiness was clearly visible on her face. Going home, she told her son, "The king was talking about a palace and elephants and horses. Mother, that's all the king wants. It's very easy, don't worry. Arrangements will be made tomorrow morning." Then at midnight, the snake emerged from the house, holding a gem in his hand and said, "May this small hut of mine be transformed into a huge palace, and 400 horses and 1,000 elephants be present in front of the palace to serve me." At this, a glittering golden palace appeared in place of the hut, and 400 horses and 1,000 elephants were ready to welcome him. The next morning, the king's wife woke him and said, "Get up and see what's happening outside." He went outside and saw a heavenly palace right before him. The king was astonished. He said, "Impossible, unbelievable. How can this be? How could a palace be built overnight? Is this just an illusion?" His wife replied, "King, this is no trick of the eyes. We see a real palace before us." The king then began to cry loudly and told his wife about the incident. He told the king about his wife. Hearing this, the wife also started crying because, as per his promise, their only daughter would now have to marry the snake. Meanwhile, the snake got ready and left the house to marry the princess, followed by a procession of elephants and horses. The princess married him without even seeing his face. With a heavy heart, the king bid farewell to his daughter. As he entered the room to see his wife, the princess was terrified to see half of his body transformed into a snake. She ran out screaming,